People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Ayers Furniture, Vitech Resource Management, Claire Bank, Fuller's Milker Center, Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Platteville, Les Mack, Northland Buildings, Reeves Wealth Management, Raleigh Cheese House, Russell Law Offices, The Shoebox, Tricor Insurance, West End Salvage, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Sloan Implements, Sups, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Gary's Pest Control, TriStar Pallets and TriStar Mulch, Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best, Baus Electric, Cuba City Collision and Repair, Laley Center Monroe, H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, Community First Bank, Grant Regional Health Center, Sullivan Auctioneers, Big Iron Realty, Lancaster Dental Associates, Millie's Diner, Pink's Automotive, Good Knees Garage, Point and Flush Sportsman's Club, Rosemeyer Management Group, Breckler Insurance, McNett Electric, Mound City Bank, Ready Feed and Grain LLC, Southwest Health, and WCC Brands.
Good evening and welcome to Potosi High School. Rob Spangler here on Super Hits 106 and, of course, streaming on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We've got high school girls hoops action, Grant Regional Health Center, People's State Bank coverage of Belmont at Potosi, a Six Rivers Conference showdown. It's presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And welcome to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show, presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersections of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Coming up on our pregame show, we're going to be chatting with Kayleen McGettigan. Had a chance to catch up with her. We'll visit with her about the Braves and what they've been up to this season. We'll also take a look at this matchup head-to-head and a look around the horn at the rest of the broadcasts we have going on tonight. We have two other games in progress, actually a wrestling match and a game, another girls basketball game. And then tomorrow night, three games for you. A couple boys hoops games and a girls game. And then on the weekend, Saturday, believe it or not, we have a couple big games from Platteville. So we'll tell you all about that coming up on our Raleigh Cheese pregame next. But after this timeout, we'll be visiting with the head coach of the visiting Belmont Braves, Kayleen McGettigan. She joins us right after this here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pre-game one. Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton has unique team treasures. They have over 25,000 signed sports cards, plus autographed photos, bobbleheads, caps, signed baseballs, and more. That's Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton.
Finning. You're winning with Finning.
This is Matt Summerlot with Finning Kia. We are all geared up for Santa and his helpers to start spreading Christmas cheer, and we've got a few things to cheer about as well. Join us for Kia's Seasons of New Traditions sales event. Enjoy 0.9% APR for 60 months, plus $1,000 Then Select retail bonus cash on select remaining 2025 Tellurides. What better way to bring in the new year than driving home in a brand new Kia? From all of us at Finning Kia, we wish you a safe and happy holiday season. And remember, you can always find us at the corner of Savings, Highway 20 and the Northwest Arterial, where we're changing the perception of car buying. Quick, comfy, and fun.
Select VIN sticker retail bonus cash available toward the purchase of specially tagged new vehicles. 0.9% APR up to 60 months. $1,705 per month per $1,000 financed at 60 months. Subject to credit approval by Kia Finance America for well-qualified buyers. Not all will qualify. Offer good through 1/2/2026.
Finning. You're winning with Finning. Finning.
Watch live and archived H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical and Lady Center Monroe High School Sports video coverage all season on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Get the latest schedule at AM1590WPBL.com.
Happy holidays. This is Sue Rydell from the Bell Tower Theater inviting you to our uproarious new comedy. Tired of performing A Christmas Carol year after year, 3 actors decide instead to perform every Christmas story ever told, plus traditions from around the world and every carol ever sung. Don't miss Every Christmas Story Ever Told, and then some, December 5th to the 21st. Tickets are just $26. Call 588-3377 or visit belltowertheater.net. Sponsored by Green State Credit Union.
Pre-game one.
Road to take on Potosi Cassville tonight in Potosi, and we're joined by the Braves head coach. That would be Kayleen McGettigan. Coach, look at these two teams. They have identical records tonight, 2-3 coming in. So obviously both teams wanting to get back to 500, but more importantly, both teams wanting to get another conference victory.
Yeah, it's a huge game for both of us. Like you said, that 500 mark is a big mark to kind of stay at or above. And then any game in the conference is a big win for anybody. And when you come to Potosi, it's always a battle. The atmosphere is usually loud, they're energetic, and they usually bring their A game for us.
So far this season, your team started with a couple losses, then you got a couple wins, then a really tough one last week, but quite honestly, you knew that was going to be a tall task. Can you take anything out of that one, or is that a crumple it up and throw it in the wastebasket game?
No, I think we can take from any game you can take something from it. And like we talked about, Albany Monticello is a tier 1 type team. They're as fundamental and as solid of a guard play team as you're going to find. They're used to winning. They're back-to-back state appearances. I thought that our effort on all was good, but we learned that we can't just kind of pick and choose, when we want to give it our best. They exposed some of our weaknesses. I felt like we didn't transition as well off of them. I also felt like defensively we kind of gave up too much ground against them, which is not normally typically us. We didn't get as much of a physical battle as we normally like to, and I don't know if that was just their skill set or maybe where we were at mentally. But yeah, there's rebounding, a lot of things we need to work on. But I thought the second half against them we played much better. We got a lot more shots off of them, turned the ball over a very few times. We're just going to make shots in the second half. And that's, that's the way it goes sometimes, especially when you're playing a team like they are, like Albany Monticello.
Let's talk about Potosi tonight. This is a team that, obviously you're very familiar with in the conference every year. They have 3 seniors on the squad, but, what can you tell us about them and this particular matchup?
Yeah, I feel like defensively they're better than they have been in the past. They're not afraid to really get up into you. They have some nice shooters, and they also have 2 guards with a lot of downhill speed. They're not as much of a finesse team as maybe some of the teams we've played, but they do have some nice skill set pieces. Coach Nebel runs some nice sets for them, and then they work hard for her. And so it's just going to be one of those battles like who's going to execute correctly and who's going to run their X and O's in a way that's effective against each other. All
right, well, Coach, hey, good luck tonight against Potosi. Thanks for joining us, and Of course, good luck tomorrow. You got another big one against Wazeeka Steuben, so 2 big games in a row. Best of luck.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll have more of our Raleigh Cheese pregame next here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
Season's greetings from People's State Bank. This time of year, the bank is reminded just how grateful they are for the people who make local communities shine. Customers, neighbors, and their dedicated team. Community support means everything. As families celebrate, shop, and gather this season, People's State Bank is proud to stand beside them, helping locals stay strong. From the People's State Bank family to yours, they wish you joy, peace, and a bright new year. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
As the official mascot of Country Hearth Breads and literally made of dough, Mophie would like to put a little more jingle in your holiday this season by giving you a chance to win some dough yourself. Visit countryhearthbreads.com/sweeps and enter today for your chance to win $500 or $1,000. Winners will each receive a check that can be used for travel, gifts, or even Mophie's personal choice, lots and lots of bread and buns for all your holiday celebrations. So get your buns over to countryhearthbreads.com/sweeps and enter today. Good luck.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
Hi, this is Justine with the Dubuque Area Chamber of Commerce. The holidays shine a little brighter when we shop local. For every $100 spent at a local business, 68 stays right here in our community, strengthening the places and people we love. Home for the Holidays celebrates the small businesses that make Dubuque feel like home. Shop participating stores for your chance to win local gift cards. Find the full list at the Chamber's website, dubukechamber.com. Let's make this holiday season one to remember for our businesses, our shoppers, and our tri-state community.
Pregame 2.
Welcome back to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show, brought to you by Raleigh Cheese at the intersections of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. A reminder that our game tonight is also being streamed on our YouTube channel, the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Live and archived coverage is powered by H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical and Laley Center, Monroe. Our starting lineups coming up, brought to you by Fuller's Milker Center here in just a moment. And let's bring you the colors of the game right now. They're brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. It's a battle of black versus white. Potosi, Cassville, and they're all white uniforms, white shorts, white uniforms, white jerseys, and black numbers. Belmont, and they're all black uniforms, black shorts, black jerseys, and white numbers. And we're going to take a quick timeout, be back with our Fuller's starting lineups and opening tip next here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3. Want to see Alaska? Get on board with Warco Transportation. This Alaska adventure is June 28th through July 13th and includes a Holland America southbound cruise. Fly from Chicago to Fairbanks, then see Denali National Park, the Santa Claus House in North Pole, the Alaskan Pipeline, Anchorage City Trolley Tour, and more. A U.S. passport and $3,000 deposit is required to reserve your spot. Learn more at warcotransportation.com. Give the gift of travel with a certificate from Warco Transportation of Bloomington.
Find holiday savings at Tammy's Piggly Wiggly in Galena. Stop in for the best price around on their bone-in certified Angus beef rib roast while supplies last, 1 per customer with rewards. Sugardale ham portions are 79 cents per pound with rewards and a separate $25 or larger purchase. Limit 1 per customer while supplies last. 4-ounce cold water lobster tails are only $6.99 each, and 10 to 20-ounce warm water lobster tails only $22.99 a pound. Happy holidays from Tammy's Piggly Wiggly in Galena.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig.
Pregame 3.
And welcome back to Potosi High School. Rob Spangler here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Just about time to wrap up our Raleigh Cheese pregame show. with the starting lineup. A quick look at the injury report first, though. If you've been injured, contact Russell Law Offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help get you the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. And the good news for both of these teams is they're relatively healthy. There was one minor injury in the JV contest for Belmont, one of their guards, Zoe Wadig, did hyperextend her elbow, but she's still ready to go. So she will be suiting up and actually starting for Belmont. Let's take a look at that starting lineup. It is presented by Fuller's Milker Center. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster Richland Center and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. Belmont starts with number 2. That would be Brittany Taylor, 5'5" junior guard. Followed by number 3, Carson Raymaker, a 5'9" junior forward. Number 4, Lexi Rickers, she's a 5'6" junior guard. Number 12, Zoe Wadig, a 5'5" freshman. And finally, number 14, Jalen Leitzinger. She is a 5'8" junior forward. And that rounds out the starting 5 for Belmont. They come in 2 and 3. Looking to go back to 500 on the season with this one, Kayleen McGettigan, the longtime coach for the Braves. And now let's take a look at the starters for the host, Potosi Cassville squad. They're also 2 and 3 coming into this contest. Leading things off, it's number 3. That's Manhattan Udelhoven, a 5'7" senior guard. Also number 10, Lily Cooley. She is a 5'10" senior post player. Followed by number 11, Brielle Fishnick. She is a 5'5" junior guard. Followed by number 34, Ava Yeager, a 5'10" senior post player. And finally, number 44, Emma Uppena, a 5'8" sophomore forward. And that is the starting 5 for both sides. We are just about set for the opening tip. We're coming to you from the Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House broadcast booth. Ayers Furniture in downtown Ridgeway for free delivery on heirloom quality furniture for every room in your home. For what's sure to be the best seat in your house, visit Ayers Furniture and AyersFurniture.com. We take you to center court. Carson Raymaker for Belmont will be jumping against Lily Cooley for Potosi, and Cooley gets the win on the opening tip as the Potosi Cassville squad gets the ball to start things off. They set up their half-court offense. Cooley gets it down to the low post. Now out top of the key to Yeager. Fishnick drives baseline, cut off. Udelhoven 3 on the right wing, no good. Nice box out rebound by Ava Yeager. Yeager kicks it out the far side to Emma Uppena. She drives in and back out to Udelhoven. Udelhoven down the lane, floater, no good. Front of the rim, rebound boarded up by Lexi Rickers. Belmont basketball. Scoreless game just underway. Wadig blows past the defender on the right side, now passes to Leitzinger in the paint. And then Leitzinger has it stripped away. And it's stolen. First turnover of the game, and Potosi Cassville back the other way. Udelhoven on the left wing, setting up for Potosi Cassville. Gives it out top of the key to Lily Cooley. Now reverses right side to Brielle Fishnick. Here comes the dribble, drive, a shot blocked. Cooley put it up. Leitzinger got both hands on it, knocked it out of bounds. And it will be a inbound play underneath baseline right for Potosi Cassville. Still scoreless, 16:54 to play here in this first half. Inbound pass taken by Uppena in the corner. Gets it out to Fishnick. Uppena, long 3. Front of the rim, rolls off, no good. Rebound boarded up by Brittany Taylor of Belmont. Braves have the ball. Still looking for their first points, both teams are. 16:36 to play here in the first half. Carson Raymaker driving baseline left is fouled by Brielle Fishnick. Going to be a reach-in. First foul of the game to either team. Game brought to you by Mound City Bank. Their total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop into Mound City Bank to apply. Ball on the inbound is tied up between Raymaker and Fishnick, so we'll try it again. It's Belmont basketball. They'll inbound baseline left. Raymaker Throws it into Rickers in the left corner. Now out to Wadig, top of the key. Back down into the corner. Raymaker drives in baseline, backs her way down. Stops her dribble, lost the handle, gets it back. Kind of a wild series there in the paint. But Raymaker kept control of it, at least for Belmont. Almost lost it. Now Wadig has it tied up. And this jump ball favors Potosi Cassville. Still 0-0, 16:08 to play, first half. Brielle Fishnick takes the inbound. She'll bring it up for Potosi Cassville. Gives down to Udelhoven, right wing. Entry pass inside for Cooley. Cooley off the window. And that is your first basket of the game. 2-0, Potosi Cassville. 15:53 to play, first half. Wadig has it, top of the key here for the Braves. Passes inside to Leitzinger, and she has it tied up. She's double teamed. Possession arrow on this jump ball favors Belmont. And Raymaker going to inbound baseline right for the Braves. Off the inbound, Leitzinger takes it up, misses the layup, but does draw the foul, I believe, on Cooley. It'll be her first, team's second. Shooting 2 free throws, it is Jalen Leitzinger. Chance to tie the game up here for the Braves. First free throw is good. 2-1, Potosi Cassville on top. Rob Spangler coming to you from Potosi High School tonight. Six Rivers Conference Girls Hoops. Belmont at Potosi. Second one is good. And we have a tie game. 2-2. Belmont evening the score. Fishnick pushes it up quickly for Potosi Cassville. Passes, top of the key to Yeager, back to Fishnick. Fishnick looking for an entry pass back to Yeager. Yeager off the window, couldn't get the roll. Ball is tied up. We're going to actually have a reach-in foul on Potosi Cassville, I believe, on Uppita. So Belmont basketball the other way. Score still tied 2-2. 15:29 to play in the first half. Thanks for joining us tonight here on Super Hits 106 and also the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Taylor has it, top of the key for the Braves. Gives it off to Rickers. Head fake, dribble drive, stops the dribble. Bounce pass, Leitzinger off the window. Wow, what a beautiful play. Leitzinger puts it up for 2. That was some really nifty passing by the Braves in the half court. 4-2. Belmont up by 2, 15:04 to play. First half. Ball rotated around in the half court here for Potosi Cassville. Cooley has it, top of the key. Now swings it right side to Uppita. Head fake. Entry pass to Cooley. Cooley tied up with Leitzinger. Throws it off the window and draws the foul. So 2 shots coming up for Lily Cooley at the free throw line. Cooley and Leitzinger kind of were arm in arm locked together, which is why Leitzinger got rung up for the foul. First free throw is good by Cooley. 4-3, Potosi Cassville by a point. One more free throw coming up. Second one, good. Tie game now, 4-4. Belmont and Potosi Cassville all knotted at 4. Right wing, Leitzinger has it. Hands it off to Lexi Rickers. She'll drive in, kick it out. Taylor for 3 from the corner on the right side. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Potosi Cassville. Carson Raymaker to inbound for the Braves. Baseline left. Raymaker gets it into Taylor. Taylor looking to attack. Drives the lane and misses everything on the shot. Air ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Potosi Cassville ball. 4-4. Belmont and Potosi Cassville tied with 14:21 to play here in this first half. Entry pass travel. Lily Cooley shuffled the feet. First official turnover of the game on Potosi Cassville. One against Belmont so far as well. And Zoe Wadig, the freshman, will control the point. Brings it up for the Braves. Wadig crosses the timeline. Dribbles off a screen, and it's tied up. And a jump ball is called. Possession arrow favors Potosi Cassville. Got a lot of jump balls early in this game. Fishnick brings it back up for Potosi. Cassville stolen. Picked off by Lexi Rickers. Takes it in, and the foul. The and one for Rickers. Kisses it off the glass, and a chance at a three-point play here. 6-4. Belmont on top, and a quick sub off the bench comes in for Potosi Cassville. It's number 2, Nora Post. She is a freshman guard. Free throw is good by Rickers. So she completes the three-point play. 7-4, Belmont by 3. Post has it on the right wing here for Potosi Cassville. Gives it out, top of the key. Three-pointer by Yeager, no good. Rebound taken by Leitzinger of Belmont, and gives it to Taylor, who will bring the ball up the floor. Taylor near side to Rickers, off a screen by Taylor. Now kicks it to Wadig in the corner. Leitzinger drives past the defender, gets it inside to Rickers, has the ball stripped away and stolen by Post, and now we have a foul on, I believe, Carson Raymaker. Sub comes in off the bench for Belmont here. It is Claire Kleteka. Comes in for Zoe Wadig. 7-4. Belmont by 3 with 13:23 to play here in the first half. Udelhoven has it, top of the key for Potosi Cassville. Kicks it down to Uppena, left wing. Now back out to Cooley, top of the key, right side to Post. Post looking to attack baseline right. It's double team. Then kicks it out to Udelhoven. Head fake, dribble drive. Dishes down to Yeager. Yeager back out to Udelhoven. Rotates over to Post. Good ball movement by Potosi Cassville. Inside to Cooley. Backing down. Puts it up. Draws the foul. Lily Post is having her way inside with Jalen Leitzinger right now. I believe if Leitzinger picked that up, it'd be her second personal. Team's third. And free throw, back iron is no good. Actually, they call that one on Taylor. That'll be her first. So Brittany Taylor picks it up. Good news for Jalen Leitzinger. One more free throw coming up for Cooley. That one's no good either. So Cooley missed both. And Belmont gets the rebound. Taylor drives it the other way, takes it inside, draws a foul. I believe on Post. So Brittany Taylor to the free throw line. First free throw, back iron, no good. First missed free throw of the game for Belmont so far. They were 3 of 3. This one is good, so 4 of 5 now for the Braves from the free throw line. 8-4, Belmont up by 4. 12:41 to go, first half. Udelhoven has it, top of the key for Potosi Cassville. Kicks it down to Uppena, just inside the three-point line, missed the jump shot. Rebound boarded up by Leitzinger. Now to Taylor, and quickly up the floor to Kleteka. Kleteka out to Leitzinger. Back to Kleteka, into the corner now, Raymaker. Raymaker drives baseline, runs into a defender. Gets it out to Rickers. Rickers just about lost it. Now to Taylor. Taylor back out to Raymaker down the lane. Draws the foul and one. Tough shot by Carson Raymaker, and a chance at a three-point play. That would be the second three-point play of the game for Belmont. The old-fashioned way if they can get this free throw down. Braves lead at 10-4. Breaker 1-9 with 12:09 to play first half, but that free throw is no good by Raymaker, so no three-point play. Manhattan Udelhoven, she brings the ball up here for Potosi Cassville. Stops top of the key, inside, over the top pass to Cooley. And Cooley is fouled by Jalen Leitzinger. That'll be the second on Leitzinger, and she'll come out of the game. And for her, it is Macy Krantz. And we have a timeout taken on the floor. See, is this a 30 or a 60? Looks like it's a 30. We'll keep it here. 10-4, Belmont on top of Potosi Cassville. Want to thank our sponsors. Tonight's game brought to you by Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont. For all your agricultural, commercial, and residential needs, call Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont. Pecatonica Co-op Oil Company of South Wayne and South Wayne Mart for all your fuel needs, not only for your vehicle, but yourself as well. Quality Cenex fuel products that'll keep you on the go. South Wayne Mart and Pecatonica Co-op Oil of South Wayne. Sponsors of tonight's action. Game also brought to you by McNett Electric of Belmont. They can assist you with all your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, residential. Chip and the crew at McNett Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNett Electric Belmont. And Community First Bank, first for you and the community where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. Out of the timeout, inbound goes to Uppana for three. Back iron, no good. Rebound to Belmont. Braves basketball leading it 10-4. 11:49 to play. First half. Low scoring. Wow, wide open. Taylor underneath a cutter, and she lays it up for two. Don't know how Brittany Taylor got that wide open, but Belmont will take that one all day. 12-4. Braves lead it. Now Belmont putting some full court press on. Post. Passes ahead, and it's stolen. Picked off by Taylor. Taylor kicks to the corner. That's Raymaker, right wing. Head fake, dribble drive, dishes off. Rickers off the window, missed it, but fights for the rebound. Now out to Taylor. Kicks it out. Three-pointer. Raymaker misses. Back iron goes out of bounds off of Belmont. It'll be Potosi Cassville basketball. 11-12 to play, first half. 12-4. Belmont on top, and again some full court press being implemented. They get it up to Yeager. Yeager has a 2-on-1 the other way over to Uppana. Uppana lays it in. Potosi Cassville broke that press pretty easily that time. Taylor now quickly up the floor. Up ahead to Raymaker. Belmont basketball leading 12-6. Raymaker bounce pass to Kloteka, almost stolen. She drives the lane. She's doubled, tripled down. Now a reach-in foul is called. I think maybe on Cooley. We'll see. Officials talking it over. So discussion on who committed. Actually, it's on Uppana. So Uppana commits the foul. I think that's her second now. Team foul number 7 already on Potosi Cassville, so the bonus is in effect. The 1-and-1, and Kloteka's at the line to shoot. First half, no good. Rebound goes to Potosi Cassville. Post quickly up the floor, but has it stripped from behind. Steal, stolen by Raymaker. Outlet, Kloteka for three. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Macy Krantz. She'll kick it out to Rickers. Rickers drives in and draws the foul. It's on Cooley, I believe. And back to the free throw line we go. Belmont will shoot 2. Since this was a shooting foul, it is Lexi Rickers at the line. She has 3 points. First free throw is good. One more on the way. Sub coming in for Potosi Cassville. Checking in, it's number 4, Gwen Riedel. And a timeout is taken on the floor. It's a full timeout by Potosi Cassville. 13-6. Belmont leads. Back after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 1.
Hello, Ben here from Darlington Family Dental. Your smile is as important to us as it is to you. Give us a call and schedule a consultation to figure out if clear aligners might be right for you. The consultation is free. Zero interest financing is available. This solution for your smile might be more cost effective than you think. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
In game 1.
13-6. Belmont leading Potosi Cassville. 10:22 to play till halftime. And at the free throw line, it's Lexi Rickers shooting the second half of 2, but she missed that one. So Rickers goes 0 for 2 at the free throw line there. And Potosi Cassville bring the ball up the floor as it's Manhattan-Udelhoven. She'll kick it back to Gwen Riedel. Now to Yeager, who threw it out of bounds. Not sure who that pass was intended for, a little miscommunication there. So unforced error, turnover on Potosi Cassville. It's Belmont basketball. Brittany Taylor bringing it up the floor now for the Braves. Bounce pass to the right side. Gives it up to Raymaker. Raymaker bounce pass inside. Taylor off the window, missed it. Rebound boarded up by Udelhoven. Udelhoven dribbles into transition, kicks to the corner to Uppena. She missed the shot. Rebounded by Yeager. Back out to Udelhoven for 3. First 3 of the game for Udelhoven. She has 3 points, and it's 13-9. Potosi Cassville pulling back within 4. Belmont basketball. Lateca to the corner. A 3 on the other end. That one's good. It's Lexi Rickers this time for the Braves. Her first 3, and she now has 6 points. 16-9. Belmont on top. Udelhoven dishes back to Uppena. Underneath, Cooley posting up. Kicks it out. 3-pointer by Udelhoven again. This time on the left side, no good. Cooley put back, no good. Out of bounds. Nope, saved by Brittany Taylor. And Taylor will take it all the way for the layup and draws the foul, misses the layup. But she will have 2 shots at the line. So far, Taylor 1 of 2 at the free throw line. 16-9, Belmont on top of Potosi Cassville. First free throw, back iron, no good. Sub comes in for the Braves. Zoe Wadig checks in for Claire Klateca. Second free throw, that one is good. So Taylor hits 1 of 2. She has 4 points. It's another sub in for Belmont. In for Brittany Taylor, it's Reagan Spangler. Potosi Cassville has the ball. Belmont has the lead, 17-9 with 8:50 to play here in this first half. Udelhoven crosses the timeline. Stops her dribble. Gets it out to Yeager. Almost lost the handle. Back to Udelhoven. A little head fake. Entry pass inside to Cooley. Back to Uppena. Cooley posting up. Puts it up and 1. The foul on Krantz. And chance at a 3-point play for Lily Cooley. She did a little rocking back and forth on the block. Drew the defender and put it off the window for the bucket. The free throw is good by Cooley. So she completes the 3-point play. And it makes it 17-12. Belmont on top by 5. 8:27 to play in the half. Wadig brings it up for the Braves. Has the pass swatted away, stolen. Intended pass for Krantz on the other end. Udelhoven drives in, misses, put back, no good. Rebound taken by Raymaker. Raymaker crosses the timeline. Looking to take it in, then lost the handle. It's tied up, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow, I believe, favors Belmont, so the Braves hang on. And a sub comes into the game for Belmont. Taylor back in for Lexi Rickers. Raymaker inbounding for the Braves here. Baseline left. Gets it in, top of the key to Wadig. Underneath, Raymaker in the lane, puts it up, missed it. Rebound batted around and boarded up by Gwen Riedel of Potosi Cassville. Gives it back to Manhattan Udelhoven. Udelhoven on the right wing. Entry pass to Cooley inside. Back door. Uppena tries a reverse layup. Blocked by the backboard. Rebound goes to Taylor. Outlet pass. Up ahead to Wadig. Wadig out to Taylor. Gives it down to Raymaker. Now to Spangler in the corner. Back out to Krantz. Rotates it over to Wadig. Wadig looking to penetrate. Does. And lost the handle out of bounds. Turnover on Belmont. Sub comes in off the bench for Potosi Cassville, number 54, Emily Ritalik. (17-12), 5-point lead. Belmont on top of Potosi Cassville. 7:20 to play here in the first half. Udelhoven brings it up for Potosi Cassville. Stops top of the key. Dribbles off a screen, passes down, ball kicked by Raymaker. Udelhoven inbound baseline right. And the ball is picked off the inbound by Taylor, and she's fouled by Gwen Riedel. And that's the 10th foul on Potosi Cassville, so we're going back down to shoot some more free throws. Brittany Taylor at the line to shoot 2. Double bonus is in effect. First one, good. And sub into the game, it is Rickers coming in for Carson Raymaker here. 18-12 Belmont. Not the war of. Second free throw, back iron, no good. Rebound taken by Ritalik of Potosi Cassville. Udelhoven brings it up for Potosi Cassville. Kicks it to the corner. Entry pass for Ritalik. Turn around, no good. Rebound taken by Rickers. Outlet to Taylor. Taylor transition over to Wadig. Wadig pull up jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound boarded up by Riedel. And Udelhoven brings it back for Potosi Cassville. 3-pointer by Uppena. Left wing in and out, no good. Rebound, offensive board by Potosi Cassville. Riedel got it. Now she'll pop a 3. That one's no good off the back of the iron. Rebound put back by Yeager, no good. And this time Belmont finally gets a rebound. It's Rickers. Outlet pass. Wadig, 3 from the corner. No good. Udelhoven pushing it back up the floor for Potosi Cassville. Riedel has it, right corner now. 6:05 to play. Ball almost stolen, and it is by Brittany Taylor, who draws a foul. It's going to be on Uppena. I think that'll be her 3rd. Again, the double bonus is in effect, so two free throws. Again for Brittany Taylor at the free throw line. Belmont leading 18-12. First free throw. Rattles around but pops out. Belmont subbing in some fresh bodies now. Claire Kloteca, Jalen Leitzinger, and Carson Raymaker all sub in. Second free throw no good by Taylor. Rebound taken by Potosi Cassville. Still 18-12. Belmont up by 6. Under 6 minutes to go in the half. Uppena, long 3. Got it. Top of the key. Emma Uppena knocks it down. 5 points for her, and it's 18-15. Potosi Cassville back within 3. Now Leitzinger drives the lane, throws up a shot, misses it, and the rebound caroms out of bounds off of Potosi Cassville. So Belmont will inbound baseline left. Throwing it in, it's Carson Raymaker. Off the inbound, Rickers throws it up. They're saying there was a foul on the floor. Raymaker actually scored a basket, but that will not count. So back to the free throw line we go. It's a reach-in foul on Udelhoven, her first. Again, double bonuses in effect. 2 shots. First one is good by Rickers. (19-15). Belmont up, and that one is good as well. 20-15. Back to a 5-point game. Belmont putting on some full court press here. Udelhoven gets it across the timeline finally, up ahead to Yeager. Now cross court pass to Uppena. Uppena pressured. Ball is knocked around and stolen by Leitzinger. Outlet pass to Raymaker. Raymaker will take it in herself and draw the foul. Had a wide open teammate on the back door in Brittany Taylor, but Raymaker will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. First one is no good. Raymaker 0 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. Belmont's free throw shooting that started good has now turned not so good. The second one is a miss as well. Raymaker now 0 of 3. The score is still 20-15 Belmont. 5:07 to play. First half. Udelhoven passes it up ahead to Gwen Riedel. Has it on the right wing for Potosi Cassville. Riedel has it almost stolen. Uppena saves it. Now to Udelhoven for 3 from the corner, and it's good. Second 3 of the game for Manhattan Udelhoven. 6 points for her. 20-18. Potosi Cassville within 2. Pass underneath. Lexi Rickers misses the layup attempt. Rebound boarded up by Ritalik. And now Udelhoven in transition. Passes. Right wing, 3-pointer. Gwen Riedel knocks it down, and just like that, Potosi Cassville has taken the lead. 21-20 with 4:18 to go till halftime off of 3-point shooting. Well, and off of Belmont missing free throws. Belmont should have padded that lead, but didn't make Potosi pay at the free throw line. So now they're behind. Leitzinger has it stripped. That is stolen by Riedel, and she stepped out of bounds. That'll be a turnover back the other way on Potosi Cassville. Goes back to Belmont. Belmont down a point now, 21-20. 3:52 to play here in this first half. Lateka has it out on the left wing for the Braves. Passes it out to Raymaker. Way outside near half court. Now to Leitzinger. To Rickers down the lane. Shoots it. Misses. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Belmont. Sub coming in for Belmont here. Macy Krantz checks back into the game. She'll come in for Jalen Leitzinger. And also subbing in off the bench, Nora Post for Potosi Cassville. Inbound pass goes to Uppena. Uppena being pressed by Rickers. Gets it across the timeline back to Udelhoven. 3:23 to play. First half. Udelhoven gets it down to Post right wing. Off a screen. Pull up. Free throw line. Missed it. Udelhoven layup on the miss is good. Reverse layup by Manhattan. Udelhoven goes in. Right place, right time. She was cutting under the hoop right as the ball popped out. Got the rebound, put back, and scored. 23-20. And Belmont just turned it over. Krantz commits a travel out on the right wing. So Potosi Cassville gets it back, leading by 3. 23-20 over Belmont. Brielle Fishnick just checked in for Potosi Cassville. Came in for Uppena. Udelhoven has the ball now for Potosi Cassville. Stops. Kicks it back to Post. Post. Back to Udelhoven. Cut off. Gets it back to Riedel. Now to Fishnick. Fishnick has it stolen by Brittany Taylor. Taylor. Transition layup. Good. 1 point ball game, 23-22. Potosi Cassville by 1 with 2:17 to play. We have a whistle and I believe an offensive foul away from the ball on Potosi Cassville. Looks like it's on Gwen Riedel, and I didn't see what happened, but something in the low post area. Sorry I missed that one, but nonetheless it will be Belmont basketball the other way. 23-22, Potosi Cassville leads by a point with 2:12 to play. First half. Pass down to Raymaker on the right wing. Raymaker taking a baseline right. Dishes inside. Taylor missed, gets her own miss back, kicks it out to Krantz. Now in the corner to Rickers. Rickers facing a double team. Dishes to Krantz. Entry pass underneath Claire Kleteka. Kleteka throws it off the window. An odd angle shot, and it goes in. Tough one, 24-23. Belmont has retaken the lead by a point with 1:35 to go till halftime. Now Post has it, left wing for Potosi. Cassville drives in, kicks it out. Fishnick, baseline right, and she traveled. Sub comes back into the game for Potosi Cassville. It's Uppana. Belmont basketball. Brittany Taylor will bring the ball up the floor for the Braves. Belmont leading 24-23. Minute 19 to go here in the first half. Taylor down to Kleteka on the right wing. Bounce pass inside is denied and stolen. Intended for Raymaker. Now it's stolen back by Rickers. And we're going to have, actually, nope, not stolen back. We're going to have a reach-in foul on Rickers. So Potosi Cassville hangs on. That was a fifth foul of the half on Belmont. First on Rickers. Udelhoven has it, top of the key, drives in, pull up from 15. Back iron, no good. Retallick, putback, good. Retallick there for the rebound putback, 25-24. Potosi Cassville by a point with 42 seconds left in the first half. Kleteka now on the left wing for Belmont. Dribbles around a screen, dishes it out to Krantz. Back out to Taylor. 30 seconds left in the half. Belmont taking their time on this possession. Rickers, baseline, blows past the D and scores. Lexi Rickers with the layup. 26-25, 14 seconds left in the half. Potosi Cassville ball. Udelhoven passes underneath. Gets it down to Retallick. Back out to Udelhoven. Has it stripped by Raymaker. Raymaker will throw a ball down floor for a heave at the half court, but no good. And the score at the break, 26-25. Belmont on top of Potosi Cassville. And we'll be back with the McNett Electric halftime report next here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 2, the holidays are a time for giving. This holiday, give the gift that keeps giving. Coupon books from the original Miracle Car Wash will do just that. Pick up your coupon books today. The perfect gift for mom, dad, grandma, or grandpa, or anyone on your holiday list. Right now, get 5 washes for the price of 4, and with every 2 books purchased, you'll receive an upgraded wash of your choice for free. That's a savings of over $60. Exterior books are also available at our Holiday Drive location. This holiday season, give the gift that keeps on giving. Coupon books from the original Miracle Car Wash. Downtown on Locust and the West End on Holiday Drive. From the Miracle family to yours, happy holidays.
Now here's one of our favorite songs from Christmas past.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha, bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Merry Christmas from all of us at Miracle Car Wash.
In Game 2.
And good evening. Welcome back to Potosi High School. Potosi Cassville hosting Belmont at Six Rivers Conference Girls Basketball. And we're at halftime with the score 26-25. Belmont on top of Potosi Cassville by a point. Our halftime show brought to you by McNett Electric. For all of your electrical needs, call McNett Electric of Belmont. Also game sponsored by Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control, over 40 years of professional friendly service. People's State Bank, for personal, home, business, and ag loans. Visit one of their convenient area locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com, member FDIC. And Bouse Electric, call Brad Adrian and Josh Busher at Bouse Electric of Lancaster and Fenimore. Take a look at other halftime scores on our Queen Bee family of stations. And we'll have halftime stats all coming up after this. 26-25, Belmont leading Potosi Cassville. You're at halftime on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
Season's greetings from People's State Bank. This time of year, the bank is reminded just how grateful they are for the people who make local communities shine. Customers, neighbors, and their dedicated team. Community support means everything. As families celebrate, shop, and gather this season, People's State Bank is proud to stand beside them, helping locals stay strong. From the People's State Bank family to yours, they wish you joy, peace, and a bright new year. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Grant Regional Health Center invites you to a surgical specialties open house. Join us Monday, December 15th from 4 to 6 p.m. for a rare behind-the-scenes look at our advanced surgical technology. Meet our surgeons, anesthesia team, and surgical staff, see demonstrations, and tour our operating rooms. Take advantage of free blood pressure screenings, plus enjoy a complimentary light meal. Pre-register at grantregional.com or by calling 608-723-1379. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
In Game 3.
It's a McNett Electric halftime report here on Super Hits 106. KIYX, Sageville, Dubuque, just about 8 o'clock. And the halftime score, 26-25, visiting Belmont, leads Potosi Cassville in Six Rivers Conference Girls Basketball by a score of 26-25. Let's take a look at halftime stats. First for Potosi Cassville. Leading the way is Manhattan Udelhoven, their point guard. 8 points for her, including 2 big threes. Lily Cooley, their post player, has 7 points at halftime. Both of those players are seniors. 5 points for Emma Uppana, and then 3 for Gwen Riedel and 2 for Emily Ritalik. Unofficially had Potosi Cassville with 6 turnovers in the first half. Now for Belmont. Leading the way for the Lady Braves, Lexi Rickers with 10 points. She leads all scorers. Only double-digit scorer in tonight's game so far. Brittany Taylor has 7. 4 for Jalen Leitzinger, and then 2 apiece for Carson Raymaker and Claire Klateca. Belmont unofficially with 7 first-half turnovers. And that's a look at first-half stats. We'll be back after this break. We'll look at scores on the Shoebox scoreboard from around the horn. Our score, 26-25. Belmont leading Potosi Cassville here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
Mighty fine and a great big western howdy. I'm Ranger Doug.
I'm Too Slim.
I'm Woody Paul.
And I'm Joey the Cow Polka King.
And we're Riders in the Sky.
Riders in the Sky. Christmas the Cowboy Way is coming to Five Flags Theater Saturday, December 20th. Purchase tickets at the Five Flags box office or online at fiveflagcenter.com. Don't miss Riders in the Sky. Christmas the Cowboy Way, Saturday, December 20th at Five Flags Theater.
In Game 4.
Halftime here from Potosi High School. Rob Spangler on Super Hits 106, bringing you high school girls basketball. Belmont leads at the break 26-25. Welcome back to the McNett Electric halftime report. Let's take a look at halftime scores from around the area on our Shoebox scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Halftime, Shellsburg dominating River Ridge. Another Six Rivers Conference game, 38-13. You can hear that game over on our sister station, Extreme 107.1 The X, with John Satterley on the call. Earlier tonight, we had our first wrestling match of the season. Lancaster was at MFL Marmac, crossing the river to wrestle over in Iowa, and the Flying Arrows victorious in dominating fashion. Lancaster beats MFL Marmac in the team score 66-15. So a dominating dual meet win for Lancaster over MFL Marmac. Those are the scores that we have for you right now on our Shoebox scoreboard. We'll take another timeout, wrap up our McNett Electric halftime report next. The score, 26-25. Belmont leading Potosi Cassville at the break. here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
Fuller's Milker Center and GIA have the management tools you need to keep your dairy's profitability at your fingertips 24 hours a day. From many choices of reliable electronic ID to effective time-saving sort gates to the state-of-the-art Dairy Plan C21, monitor and control your parlor systems as you manage your whole herd. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your GIA dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center for details on the latest ID systems and sort gates that can help your dairy's efficiency, putting you and your cows in the fast lane.
Some things are meant to come in a box, like chocolates, phones, or jewelry, but some things aren't, like a mattress. Hi, this is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress, and there are two major reasons why your next mattress should not come from a box. First, when foam is compressed for too long, it will lose its ability to return to its full thickness. And second, a good quality mattress, one worth the money you paid for it, is too heavy to ship by parcel service. With mattresses, lighter isn't better, period. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
In Game 5.
Just about time to wrap up our halftime report. It's been brought to you by McNett Electric of Belmont. Our score at the break, 26-25. Belmont leads Potosi Cassville. Game brought to you in part by Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montfort, and at Sloans.com. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware do it best. See Rob Krantz and the crew for full-service repair on cars and light trucks, too. That's Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware do it best in Fenimore. Game also brought to you by Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, or refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. Game also brought to you by TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Drury and the gang a call at TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. We're just about set for second half tip-off. Again, Belmont with the lead, 26-25 over Potosi Cassville. This one, good old-fashioned slugfest, which you come to expect in the Six Rivers Conference. By the way, Belmont will be playing again tomorrow night at home. They'll take on Wazeeka Steuben. So that's who they play next. And looking at Potosi Cassville's schedule, their next game isn't until next week here against Argyle Pecatonica on December 19th. So a week from tonight. We're ready for second half tip-off, and we're underway. Potosi Cassville inbounds at half court, taking it Brielle Fishnick. Belmont again with that lead, 26-25. Fishnick passes to the corner. And an errant pass from Udelhoven. She throws it out of bounds. And give the ball back to Belmont. Brittany Taylor bringing the ball up the floor for the Braves here. Crosses the timeline, passes it off to Wadig. Now Carson Raymaker on the left wing. Raymaker dribbles off a screen. Passes to a cutter. It's Rickers. Rickers to the rim. Scores. Nice take by Lexi Rickers. 28-25. Now a steal by Taylor. Then she lost it. So back-to-back turnovers. Ball goes out of bounds. It's Potosi Cassville ball. Full court press being applied by Belmont. Udelhoven passes to Cooley, and then she traveled. So we have some early turnovers here. Kind of a bunch of them right out of the gate on both teams. It's Belmont basketball. 28-25, Belmont by 3. And Brittany Taylor takes the inbound pass for the Braves. Passes down low inside to Raymaker. Raymaker, I believe, fouled by Brielle Fishnick. Little reach in there. As Raymaker will inbound baseline left for the Braves. Gets it into Taylor. Long three by Taylor. No good. Rebound. Raymaker powers it up. Missed it. Rebound this time boarded up by Lily Cooley. Potosi Cassville ball. Riel Fishnick brings it up the floor for Potosi Cassville now. Pass back door from Uppana, intended for Yeager, and sails it over her head. Another turnover. That's the fourth of this half on Potosi Cassville already. Not even 2 minutes in. So not a good start turnover-wise for Potosi Cassville. Belmont ball, taking it in. Brittany Taylor off the window, but missed it. It rolled around the rim and popped out. Rebound boarded up by Potosi Cassville. Fishnick pass up the floor, almost stolen. Uppana handles it. Has it out on the left wing. Gets it back now to Fishnick. Oh, we have an injured Belmont Brave. Brittany Taylor is laboring. Now must have took a shot to the ribs, because that's what she is holding, and she is in major pain. So Taylor comes out. And they'll attend to her anyway. Claire Kleteka subs in for her. Potosi Cassville will inbound from the baseline. Off the inbound, Yeager throws it out of bounds. Another turnover. That's now the fifth turnover of the second half on Potosi Cassville. Belmont inbound, get it into Raymaker, puts it off the window and missed it. Rebound boarded up by Potosi Cassville. Outlet pass up ahead to Uppana. Udelhoven, top of the key, three-pointer, back iron, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Belmont basketball. Lexi Rickers brings the ball up the floor for the Braves here. Crosses the timeline, passes off to Raymaker. Now down to Wadig. Wadig drives in, back out to Raymaker. Raymaker around the defense, down the lane, missed the shot. Rebound boarded up by Cooley. Gets it back to Fishnick. Fishnick will walk the ball up the floor. Passes down to Uppana, long three. Grazes the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Rickers, outlet. Zoe Wadig for three on the other end, no good. Karam's off the side of the rim. 28-25, Belmont on top with 15-13 to go. Second half. Both teams struggling to get their offenses going here in the second half. Now ball batted around and stolen again. Belmont gets a steal here. Leitzinger actually forced that turnover. Raymaker has it on the left wing. Backdoor cut to Kleteka. She is fouled, I believe, by Uppana or Yeager. I'm not sure which one, actually. Nope, it's on Yeager. So, Ava Yeager with the foul. First free throw by Kleteka is good. Sub into the game for Potosi Cassville here. It is Post. And another sub in for Belmont. Brittany Taylor's back in, so that's good news. Maybe might have got her the wind knocked out of her, actually. I thought she was kind of holding her rib area, but that's obviously right above where your stomach is. And boy, getting that wind knocked out of you sucks. Second free throw, no good by Kleteka. Rebound taken by Potosi Cassville. Comes a pass down low to Yeager. Yeager around the defender, kicks it out to Fishnick. Fishnick drives baseline, reverse layup, no good. Rebound, though, to Potosi Cassville. Yeager, pull-up jumper is good. That one popped out and then went back down in for two. So Yeager gets her first field goal of the game, and it's 28-27. A 1-point lead. Belmont over Potosi Cassville. Entry pass inside is knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Belmont, so that'll be a turnover on the Braves. 14-18 remaining in the second half. 29-27, some full court press again being applied. Potosi Cassville does get across the timeline, then there's going to be a reach-in foul. I believe on Raymaker, yes. Her second. Yeager to inbound for Potosi Cassville. Gets it into Fishnick. Fishnick passes down to Post. Now to Yeager. Bounce pass inside to Cooley, but we have a whistle and a foul on the floor before the shots. Foul is coming against Leitzinger here. That'll be her third, so Leitzinger in a bit of foul trouble. Off the inbound, Post for three, back iron, no good. Rebound, Brittany Taylor. Taylor in transition, takes it up herself, missed it. Might have been partially blocked by Udelhoven. Udelhoven brings the ball back up for Potosi Cassville. And draws a foul on Brittany Taylor. Krantz will sub in for Belmont here. Comes in for Leitzinger. Taylor picked up her second personal there. 29-27. Belmont by 2. 13:38 to play here in the second half. Three-pointer by Yeager is no good. Rebound boarded up by Lexi Rickers, and I believe she's fouled by Cooley. That'll be her third personal. So both teams with players in some foul trouble here. Been a physical game. 29-27, Belmont by 2. 13:23 to play, and now a travel on Brittany Taylor of Belmont. Their 10th turnover. Potosi Cassville has 12. Both teams have picked up the turnover pace in the second half. Potosi Cassville has the ball now after the turnover. Brielle Fishnick will bring the ball up the floor. Bounce pass right side to Post. Post beat up, gets it down to Uppana, drives baseline, and then she traveled. So Belmont basketball, again leading 29-27, 13:08 to play. Second half. Pass down to Kliteka. Left corner, she's going to take it baseline and is blocked by the side of the backboard. Rebound goes to Udelhoven. Udelhoven outlet pass to Fishnick. Fishnick just about lost it and then stepped out of bounds. And that will be a turnover on Potosi Cassville. Sub into the game, Zoe Wadig checks back in for Belmont here. She'll come in for Claire Kliteka. Meanwhile, Brittany Taylor brings it up for the Braves. Passes it off to Raymaker. Pass underneath to Krantz. Puts it off the glass but missed it. Rebound to Potosi Cassville. Long three by Post. Karam's out. Rebound taken by Raymaker. Raymaker in transition. Lost the handle. Wadig gets it. Back out to Rickers for three. Got it! Lexi Rickers' second three of the game. She's having an outstanding game. 13 points for her now. 32-27. Belmont back the other way. Udelhoven pull-up jumper is good. Now the two teams have seemed to find their scoring touch here. 11:57 to play in the second half. Raymaker gives it back to Wadig. Wadig falls down but gets it out to Krantz. Now in the corner. It's Taylor, drives in, gets to Leitzinger, draws the foul. No, not Leitzinger. It's Rickers who draws the foul, taking it up. Foul is on, looks like Uppana. That'll be her fourth personal. So Emma Uppana, one from fouling out. I believe she'll be coming out of the game. First free throw by Lexi Rickers is good. One more free throw coming up for Rickers. And that one's good as well. 34-29, Belmont by 5. 11:40 to play. Udelhoven brings it up here for Potosi Cassville. Gets it down to Post on the right side. Ball kicked out of bounds. Last touch by Belmont. It'll stay Potosi Cassville basketball. And Fishnick takes the inbound, gets it out to post. Now Fishnick, top of the key. Drives around the defender, falls down and loses it. That will be a turnover on Potosi Cassville. Raymaker bringing it up for Belmont. Gives to Rickers, top of the key. Head fake, but she double dribbled. And turns it back over to Potosi Cassville. 34-29. Belmont on top of Potosi Cassville here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us tonight. Udelhoven, entry pass inside. Ball deflected. Post gets it now. Now underneath to Cooley. Cooley to Udelhoven, almost stolen. Fishnick back to Udelhoven. Now to Yeager. Baseline jumper is no good, but Yeager gets her own miss. Passes underneath to Cooley, posting up. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Now it's loose. And coming away with it is Brittany Taylor for the Braves. Taylor swings it over to Wadig. Now Raymaker for three. Left wing. Got it. Carson Raymaker's first three. 5 points for her. It's 37-29 Belmont. With 10:18 to play here in this second half. And we have a whistle and a timeout taken by Potosi Cassville. This is a full timeout. We'll take a break as well. 37-29, Belmont leading Potosi Cassville on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Hi, this is Sue Rydell inviting you to become part of the Bell Tower Theater family. We all need a good laugh, and the Bell Tower has a great way to make sure you and your loved ones laugh all year long. A 2026 season subscription. You'll get one ticket for each of our 5 comedies, plus $10 for the concession stand, all for just $100. That's nearly 30% off. Get your 2026 season subscription at 588-3377 or belltowertheater.net. And remember, they make great gifts.
Go, go, go. Keep mom and dad engaged and connected for the holidays. It's the Telegraph Herald Go-Go. Give one, get one subscription offer. Give a new, extended, or upgraded TH subscription. Get a matching online subscription for yourself. Give a TH subscription and get another one free. Mom doesn't need another knickknack, and Dad's all good on ties. Call 563-588-5620 for a Go-Go Telegraph Herald gift subscription. Go, go, go. The Telegraph Herald, connecting our community.
In Game 6.
37-29, Belmont on top of Potosi Cassville. Just over 10 minutes left in the second half here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Out of the timeout, Potosi Cassville basketball. And setting up the half court. Yeager open underneath, puts up the shot but missed it. Rebound, Rickers. Quickly up the floor, draws, actually, it's called for a charge. I was going to say she drew contact, but the official says she initiated the contact. So Potosi Cassville basketball. Sub off the bench for Potosi Cassville, number 14. That would be Jocelyn Adrian, 5'6" junior, checking in. Meanwhile, Fishnick brings it up the floor for Potosi Cassville. Gives off to Adrian, right wing. Back out to Fishnick. Now Udelhoven. Whistle and a foul away from the ball. That one is on Jalen Leitzinger. That'll be her fourth. Potosi Cassville inbounding from the baseline. Taking it is Adrian. Adrian. Back out to Fishnick. Bounce pass. Knocked around. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Belmont basketball. Taylor inbounds to Raymaker. Sets up top of the key. Gives it down to Wadig. Wadig back out to Raymaker. She'll drive in. Nice dish to Krantz, but can't connect. Boy, that was a beautiful play. 37-29. Belmont still on top. 9:05 to play. Here comes Fishnick for three. Left wing, got it. First points of the game for Fishnick. 37-32. Potosi Cassville within 5 with 8:47 to play. Pass to the corner, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Brittany Taylor. They'll say that's a Belmont turnover. Taylor wanted a foul. No call, though. Fishnick brings it back for Potosi Cassville. Gets it to Udelhoven, left wing. Udelhoven back out to Fishnick. Bounce pass inside to Cooley. Now to the corner. Yeager long 2. Misses. Rebound, batted around. Yeager gets it back, misses. Put back by Cooley, misses. The 2 free throws coming. 3 offensive rebounds in a row by Potosi Cassville. The foul committed by Carson Raymaker, looks like. That will be her 3rd. So Raymaker in a bit of foul trouble here. Free throw is good by Cooley. One more coming up. That one's good as well. 37-34, 3-point lead Belmont. 8:18 to play. Raymaker driving baseline, draws the foul on Yeager. Raymaker to inbound. Baseline right for the Braves. Gets it into Taylor down the lane, splits the D and gets the layup. That was a tough move by Brittany Taylor. 39-34, Belmont back up by 5. Pressure defense here as Udelhoven finally gets rid of it. Over to Adrian. Now back to Udelhoven for 3. Back iron, no good. Wadig gets the rebound and draws a foul on Brielle Fishnick. (39-34). Belmont up by 5. Sub comes in for Fishnick here. It's Post off the bench. Fishnick, that was her 4th personal. Meanwhile, Raymaker brings it up here for the Braves on the right wing. Going baseline, double teamed, and whistle and a reach-in foul on Potosi Cassville. It's on number 10, that's Cooley. 7th team foul, so the 1-and-1 bonus in effect. Back to the free throw line we go, shooting the 1-and-1. It is Raymaker. The first one, back iron, no good. Rebound, boarded up by Potosi Cassville, and then stolen, picked off by Taylor. Gets it out to Krantz, throws to the corner to Raymaker. Raymaker gives it to Taylor. Taylor driving in. Thought that was a pass to Krantz. It's loose on the floor, and it's tied up. We have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Belmont, it looks like. Sub comes in, Plateca off the bench for the Braves. As Raymaker will inbound baseline right. Off the inbound, wide open, Rickers layup, good. 41-34, Belmont on top, 7:08 to play. 3 on the other end by Adrian, no good. Rebounded, though, offensively by Udelhoven. Potosi Cassville hangs on, now to Post on the left wing. Back out to Udelhoven. Corner 3 by Uppena, no good. Rebound taken by Post. I think we have a reach-in foul on Wadig. Timeout taken on the floor. Looks like this is a 30-second variety. We'll keep it here. Game brought to you by Pecatonica Co-op Oil. And South Wayne Mart for all of your fuel needs, not only for your vehicle, but for yourself as well. Quality Cenex Fuel will keep you on the go. South Wayne Mart and Pecatonica Co-op Oil of South Wayne. Rundy Plumbing and Heating in Belmont for all your agricultural, commercial, residential needs. Call Rundy Plumbing and Heating in Belmont. 6:49 to play in this one. You got a good one. 41-34. Belmont on top of Potosi Cassville. If Potosi Cassville is going to make a run, you got to think they need to get one going here. Still plenty of time left in this game, but to the free throw line we go. It's 1-and-1 free throw shootings. Both teams are now in the 1-and-1 bonus with 7 fouls apiece, and it's Post shooting the 1-and-1, and she gets the first one. So Nora Post gets her first point of the night. One more free throw coming up. Second one is no good. Rebound boarded up by Rickers of Belmont. Almost lost it. Now kicks to the corner. 3 by Raymaker. Good! Carson Raymaker's second three-pointer of the game. She has 8 points, 44-35. Belmont, 6.5 to go. Udelhoven has it on the right wing for Potosi Cassville. Gets it out to Yeager. And sails a pass through the hands of Uppena. It'll be a turnover. Cooley subbing back in for Belmont here. Leitzinger coming back in for Potosi Cassville. Leitzinger comes in for Belmont. And it looks like Fishnick comes back in for Potosi Cassville. So Belmont basketball leading 44-35. 9-point game, 6:15 left. Carson Raymaker controls the point for the Braves. Drives around the defender. They say she carried it. That will be turnover number 13 on Belmont. With 6:10 remaining. So Potosi Cassville ball. And bringing the ball up the floor, Brielle Fishnick for Potosi Cassville. Passes down to Cooley. Backdoor pass. Denied. And we have a whistle and a foul on Potosi Cassville. I think on Udelhoven. Yeah, her third. So bonus free throw situation coming up. Brittany Taylor go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 for Belmont. First half, back iron, no good. Ball rebounded by Raymaker. Kicks it off to Kliteka. Ball is stolen though. Picked off by Udelhoven. Layup on the other end, no good. Rebound taken by Kliteka. She'll outlet up ahead to Carson Raymaker. Backs her way down, drives baseline, and is fouled by Cooley. And that will be her fourth or fifth. No, her fifth. So Cooley has fouled out. Meanwhile, coming in for Belmont, it's Krantz. Potosi Cassville has to make a substitution. Can't play with 5 fouls. Cooley finally comes out. So in for her it is Post. (44-35) Belmont. First free throw by Raymaker missed. Rebound boarded up by Uppena. Still a 9-point lead for the Braves. Just over 5 minutes left. Post drives baseline. Lays it up. Nice take by Nora Post. Switched hands, put it off the glass for 2. 44-37. And there's a turnover. Brittany Taylor just sailed a pass. Timeout taken on the floor. And this is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. The score is 44-37. Belmont leading Potosi Cassville. Game brought to you by Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont. For all of your agricultural, commercial, and residential needs, call Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont. Also, Pecatonica Co-op Oil in South Wayne Mart for all your fuel needs. Not only for your vehicle, but yourself as well. Quality Cenex fuel products keep you on the go. The South Wayne Mart and Pecatonica Co-op Oil of South Wayne. Game brought to you by Applied Micro, your computer networking specialists in Platteville, Dodgeville, and at appliedmicro.biz. And Cole Acres Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at coleacresgolfandgrill.com. Back to action here. 44-37. Belmont leading Potosi Cassville. Just over 5 minutes left out of the timeout. Potosi Cassville has the ball. Brielle Fishnick kicks it to Uppana for a three on the left wing. It's no good. Krantz the rebound for Belmont. Gets it back to Brittany Taylor now. Taylor across the timeline. Pressured by Fishnick. And a blocking foul on Udelhoven. I think her fourth. So one more on Udelhoven and she'll foul out. This is the first free throw. One more free throw. That one is good. 45-37 Belmont. 4:39 to play. Potosi Cassville going to need to make a run here in this final 4.5 minutes. Udelhoven passes inside to Yeager. Yeager fouled by Krantz. 2 shots coming up at the line for Potosi Cassville. Jalen Leitzinger looks like getting set to come in for Belmont here momentarily. First free throw, no good by Yeager. Krantz subs out and Leitzinger in for her. Second attempt is good. So 1 of 2 at the line for Yeager. 45-38 Belmont, 4:20 to play. In this hotly contested Six Rivers Conference girls basketball game. Here's a pull-up jumper from way outside by Lexi Rickers. Knocks it down for 2. That one just inside the three-point line. 47-38 Belmont back within 9, and Potosi Cassville turns it over again. An errant pass intended for post. She could not handle it, and I don't blame her. That was very difficult to handle. So Belmont gets the ball back. Lexi Rickers brings it up to the Braves. Rickers, lost her bearing for a moment. Now kicks to the corner to Raymaker. Back to Rickers, underneath, puts it up for 2, missed it. Gets it back, puts it back again, and scores. That's called sticking with it. 49-38 Belmont, now by 11 with 3:36 to go. So Belmont extending that lead. Potosi Cassville inside to Yeager. Turnaround in the low post, missed the shot, but she'll go back to the free throw line to shoot 2. That will be the 5th on Jalen Leitzinger. She has fouled out. Krantz back in for her. Back iron on that shot. No good for Yeager. One more coming up. Missed that one as well, but Uppana gets the rebound. Puts up a shot, misses it. Now kicks it out to post for 3. She misses that one, and Belmont gets the rebound this time. Well, Potosi Cassville struggling in the half court. Belmont has extended to a double-digit lead now with 3:05 to play. Belmont scores here. It's going to be pretty tough. Up and around the defense as Rickers missed the shot. Rebound goes to Udelhoven. Udelhoven back the other way for Potosi Cassville. Kicks to the corner. Long two by Post. Got it. Nora Post knocks it down and a timeout is taken. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, 49-40. Within double digits now, a 9-point lead with 2:45 to play. Game brought to you by WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at WCC-brands.com. Breckler Insurance Group. For all your insurance needs, see Steve Landusky at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. Also, Bryan's Auto Body and Paint Specialists. The pros at Bryan's get the job done right for unexpected dings or major repair projects. Head to Bryan's Auto Body and Paint of Lancaster. Russell Law Offices, local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate, administration, and more. That's Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. And Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington, and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See them for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's in Bloomington and Platteville. Belmont ball, leading by 9 with 2:39 to play. Belmont gonna spread the court, trying to burn clock here. Rickers drives in, throws up a shot, missed it, but gets her own rebound. Back out to Carson Raymaker now. She'll drive the lane, missed the layup, but an over the back foul is called on Macy Krantz underneath. And both teams are in the double bonus, so we'll be shooting 2 free throws on the other end. It's one thing Belmont does not want to do is commit a foul here with 2:22 remaining. Yeager misses the first one. One more coming up. And that one's good. Inbound pass taken by Lexi Rickers. She'll bring it up the floor here for the Braves. 49-41, 8-point lead, Belmont. And Yeager gets a steal. Ball knocked away on the other end by Wadig. Timeout taken on the floor. It's a full timeout by Belmont. 49-41. Belmont leading Potosi Cassville. 2:05 left. Back after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
These days, making your vehicle look right after an accident can be more challenging. Tim Thane with Abra Auto Body shares how Abra excels in this process.
We have certified technicians, all the best tools you could ever ask for. All of our technicians are ICAR certified, and many of them have decades of experience. We work on all makes and models, pretty much anything from your standard Chevy to BMWs. We'll pretty much repair anything you have.
Abra Auto Body, a division of Anderson Weber Toyota. When you're ready.
Hello, Mitch here from Kieler Family Dental. There's never been a better time to explore what's possible for you and your family at our 3 state-of-the-art facilities. From routine dental care to same-day crowns to clear aligners, veneers, and implants, we cover a wide spectrum of dental services. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
In Game 7.
49-41, 8-point lead for Belmont with 2:05 to play. In this ball game, out of the timeout, Potosi Cassville has the ball. They need to score on this one. Post for 3, in and out, no good. That one almost landed, but not quite. Rickers brings it back for Belmont. Cross-court pass, sails it over the head of Brittany Taylor. It's Potosi Cassville ball. And Brielle Fishnick brings it up here for Potosi Cassville. Post into the corner to Udelhoven. And a layup good by Yeager. Well, Potosi Cassville still within striking distance here, down 6. Minute 25 left and almost a steal there, and now it's tied up. We have a jump ball and a possession arrow favors Potosi Cassville. So with a minute 22 left, Potosi Cassville could tie this up with a couple threes. So they are within striking distance here. Not a lot of time, but they don't have to shoot 2 threes, but that would tie the game. Got to score on this possession, though. It's up and away outside, right wing. Pass deflected out off of Belmont. Minute 5 remaining. With Belmont leading 49-43, 6-point game. Fishnick off the inbound, almost stolen. Udelhoven floats it and scores. (49-45). Now Taylor pushes it up the other way for Belmont. Braves looking at burn clock here. 48 seconds left. Pass down to Wadick. Wadick kicks it out. Now a pass underneath to Krantz. She missed the layup. Fishnick the other way. Has it stolen. That one picked off by Rickers. 28 seconds left. Rickers across the timeline. Had that stolen. Picked off by Udelhoven. Udelhoven in transition. Layup. No good, but a foul. Boy, it would have had a chance at a 3-point play there. Had that gone down, that could have pulled Potosi within 1 point with 19.8 seconds left. That is the 4th personal charge to Carson Raymaker. She has 1 to give. At the line to shoot 2, it is Manhattan Udelhoven. And the first one is good. She hits this. It is a 2-point game, and a timeout is taken on the floor by Potosi Cassville. We'll take a full timeout as well. 49-46, Belmont leading on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 8.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
Cheese is the perfect addition to any holiday meal. Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese House. Visit our store for your favorite cheese selections, including our own Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We customize love. Taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House. Visit us on Facebook, RaleighCheese.com, or on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
In game 8.
19.8 seconds remaining. Belmont clinging to a 3-point lead, 49-46. Manhattan Udelhoven shooting the second free throw of 2, and she hits. So it is a 2-point game. Potosi Cassville can tie with a basket. Belmont just about turned it over. Lexi Rickers dribbled off her own foot and then threw it away. It's stolen by Post. Inside. Shot by Udelhoven, no good. Rebound to Raymaker. She's fouled with 8.9 seconds left. And Udelhoven is fouled out. Off the bench coming in for Potosi Cassville, Jocelyn Adrian. That is the 5th foul on Udelhoven, so she's out. Raymaker at the line to shoot 2. First one, no good. Well, these free throws so critical. She can at least hit 1. It makes it a 3-point game, which means Potosi Cassville could only tie with the 3. but she misses both. Rebound goes to Belmont, though, and then Taylor lost it out of bounds. Timeout taken by Belmont with 6.5 seconds left. So Potosi Cassville has the ball. Is this a 30 or a 60? It's a full timeout. We're going to keep it here. We don't want to miss any of the action because we've got 6.5 seconds left. But the scenario is this. It's a pretty simple one. Potosi Cassville can tie with a 2 and can win with a 3, and they've got 6.5 seconds left, which is plenty of time. Game brought to you by Century 21, affiliated in Boscobel. See Bobby, Joe, Hans, Allison, and Richard for all your real estate needs. Century 21 Boscobel. Anytime Roofing. Visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help with your next roofing or siding project. The Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville. They offer a history of caring and understand each family is unique and will honor personal requests and tradition. Matt and Laura Melby at Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville. West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz, West End Salvage, for recycling as well as construction and demolition waste. West End Salvage of Lancaster. And Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque powering our audio stream. Anderson Weber, when you are ready. We're ready. 49-47. Belmont by 2. 6.5 seconds left. Potosi basketball. Taking the inbound. Post has it. Brings it up. Stops. Kicks it out to Fishnick. Fishnick shoots at the buzzer. Good! We're going to overtime. (49-49) after regulation. We're going to OT. Now, this one hasn't been decided yet. Well, we'll take a quick timeout and be back with our overtime session. We're tied at 49 from Potosi. Belmont at Potosi Cassville here on the Super Hits 106 and Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
Season's greetings from People's State Bank. This time of year, the bank is reminded just how grateful they are for the people who make local communities shine. Customers, neighbors, and their dedicated team. Community support means everything. As families celebrate, shop, and gather this season, People's State Bank is proud to stand beside them, helping locals stay strong. From the People's State Bank family to yours, they wish you joy, peace, and a bright new year. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Happy holidays. This is Sue Rydell from the Bell Tower Theater inviting you to our glorious new comedy. Tired of performing A Christmas Carol year after year, 3 actors decide instead to perform every Christmas story ever told, plus traditions from around the world and every carol ever sung. Don't miss Every Christmas Story Ever Told, and then some, December 5th to the 21st. Tickets are just $26. Call 588-3377 or visit belltowertheater.net. Sponsored by Green State Credit Union.
In Game 9.
Tie game, 49-49. We're heading to overtime. Belmont and Potosi Cassville. And the opening tip to begin overtime goes out of bounds. They're going to say off Belmont, so it's Potosi Cassville basketball. Off the inbound, Adrian takes it inside to Uppana. Out to Fishnick. Back inside to Uppana. Uppana doubled, lost the ball out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on Potosi Cassville. They're 20. So the Braves get it now. 3:48 to play. And bringing it up is Brittany Taylor for Belmont. Crosses the timeline. 5-second count on Brittany Taylor. She turns it over. So Potosi Cassville gets it back. 3:34 to play in overtime. Adrian, long 2, I think, missed it. Rebound batted around, tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors Belmont. Still nobody has scored in overtime yet. Braves about to get their second possession of OT. Lexi Rickers brings it up for Belmont. Kicks it to Raymaker. Drives around the defense. Puts it up. Missed it. Rebound out of bounds. Potosi Cassville basketball. Fishnick now brings it up for PC. Passes off right side to post. Back out to Fishnick. Up and underneath. Kicks it out to Adrian. She travels. Still no score in overtime. 49-49. Tied up. 3 minutes to go. We played a minute of OT. Lexi Rickers pushes it up. Kicks it to the corner. To Taylor. Now out to Kliteka, top of the key. Right side, Carson Raymaker. Raymaker just about lost the handle. Now to Krantz. Krantz driving right side. They rotate over to Rickers. Floater in the paint, no good. Rebound boarded up by Fishnick. Fishnick in transition. Kicks it out to Uppena. Back to Fishnick for three. No good. Rebound. Raymaker still scoreless in overtime. 2:12 to go. 49-49. Here's Rickers around the defense but missed the layup. It was a nice move. Just couldn't finish. Back the other way. Uppena for three. Got it! Emma Uppena. Minute 53 remaining. And Potosi Cassville a 3-point lead. Belmont on the other end. Raymaker passes over to Taylor. Now gives it up to Kliteka. To Krantz. Underneath, Kliteka draws a foul on Adria. Both teams are in the double bonus, so 2 shots for Claire Kliteka here with 1:30 to go in overtime. Belmont needs the points. Kliteka, 1 for 3 free throw shooting so far, has 3 points. First one's good. If she hits this, it'll be a 1-point game. That one is no good. Rims out. Rebound goes to Potosi Cassville. 2-point lead. Potosi Cassville, 1:24 to play. Fishnick gives it over to Post on the left wing. Passes inside to Uppena. Out to... Oh, ball kicked. It was out to Yeager and it was kicked. I believe Raymaker kicked it. Stays Potosi Cassville basketball. Their inbound baseline left. Fishnick to throw it in. Off the inbound, Uppena puts it up, missed it. Rebound taken by Raymaker. 1:07 to go in overtime. Belmont down by 2, 52-50. Raymaker has it on the right wing. Gives it off to Krantz, top of the key. Now over to Taylor, underneath, backdoor cut. It's Raymaker for 2. And now a quick timeout taken by Belmont. We'll keep it here. Don't want to lose any of the action here. We want to thank some of our sponsors, though. Couldn't do it without them. What a game. 52-52. We're all knotted at 52 with 52 seconds left. 52-52 with 52.4 to be exact. Game brought to you by Claire Bank, 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin. Proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Also, Russell Law Offices, local legal representation. Call for a consultation Discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices, Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. And Bryan's Auto Body and Paint Specialists. The pros at Bryan's get the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Bryan's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. Well, get a feeling whoever scores next maybe is going to win, or maybe we'll play another overtime. We'll see. Inbound taken by Uppina. Gives it out to Fishnick. Some full court press by Belmont. And almost a steal, and now it is a steal. And we have a whistle and a foul on Potosi Cassville. Taylor came away with a steal and then was fouled from behind. It's on Fishnick, and that is her 5th foul, so she has fouled out. Checking in off the bench, it is number 5. That's Harmony Reynolds, a sophomore for Potosi Cassville. At the free throw line, Brittany Taylor shooting 2, double bonus in effect. First one, no good. Brittany 4 of 11 free throw shooting, but hits that one. Make it 5 of 12 and that score now. Belmont leads 53-52, a 1-point lead. Uppina, double team near half court. We have a timeout taken by Potosi Cassville with 36.6 seconds left. This is a full timeout again. So we'll keep it here again. We again don't want to miss any of this riveting action here. What a game. What a game. Game brought to you by Southwest Health. Over 24 specialty services, more than 50 specialists. You can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Laley Center Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson at Laley Center Monroe. And Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC. They provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Well, our post-game show is going to be coming up in maybe just a moment, but this thing is not settled yet. 53-52. Belmont a 1-point lead, 36.6 seconds left. Potosi Cassville does have the ball, so they can take the lead with this possession. Inbounding at half court, it is Jocelyn Adria. And ball is almost stolen off the inbound, but Uppina comes away with it for Potosi Cassville. Uppina passes it down to Yeager. 3-pointer by Reynolds, missed it. Rebound goes out of bounds off Potosi Cassville. Belmont ball now, 23.2 seconds left. Potosi Cassville going to apply some full court press here. And Rickers is fouled right off the bat by Post, which will put Rickers to the line to shoot 2. Again, that double bonus is in effect. And, of course, with 2 free throws now, a 1-point lead, this could make it a 3-point lead for Belmont. So these free throws, I don't have to tell you, vital. First one, no good. And Belmont's free throw shooting woes continue here in this second half. They started the game shooting fairly well at the line, but have not shot well here in the second half. That one's no good either. Still a 1-point game. Potosi Cassville had it for a moment. Now it's tied up. With 17.1 seconds left, we have a jump ball. The possession arrow favors Potosi Cassville. So they'll get the ball back again. Again with a chance to take the lead. Belmont once again applying some full court pressure here. Post takes the inbound pass. Post hands it up to Yeager. Layup, good! Belmont ball the other way. Rickers Kicks it to Wading for three. Missed it. Rebound loose. Taylor put back good. And it counts, and Belmont wins at the buzzer by Brittany Taylor. (55-54) Belmont, a buzzer beater layup by Brittany Taylor, and that is your dagger. What a game. What a game. Good old-fashioned Six Rivers rock fight tonight in Potosi. Wow. So the Belmont Braves escape in overtime. Again, 55-54. They get the win. We'll be back with our post-game show coming up next. It's brought to you by Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 10.
Advanced surgical care is closer than you think. Grant Regional Health Center offers Southwest Wisconsin the latest surgical procedures supported by leading-edge diagnostic imaging. Board-certified general surgeons Dr. Rimko and Dr. Quicker recovery times and improved patient outcomes. At Grant Regional Health Center, you'll receive innovative, advanced care from a caring, compassionate staff, all close to home. Learn more at grantregional.com.
Hi, this is Justine with the Dubuque Area Chamber of Commerce. This holiday season, shop local and make a real impact. 68 of every $100 you spend stays right here in the community. Home for the Holidays highlights great businesses like The Spot Nutrition, Built by Maria, Wicked Dame, and McDonald's Supply. When you shop participating locations, you can enter to win many local gift cards. See the full list of Home for the Holidays participating businesses at the Chamber's website, DubuqueChamber.com, and keep your holidays local.
In Game 10.
What a game in overtime. Belmont knocks off Potosi Cassville 55-54. A last-second buzzer beater put back by Brittany Taylor puts Belmont in the winner's circle tonight. They go to 500, 3-3 on the year. And 2-0 in conference play. Potosi Cassville falls to 2-4. We'll be back with a look at the shoebox scoreboard. Also, we'll have our post-game stats coming up. And we'll hand out our awards on the post-game show. It's all brought to you by our friends at Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management. Again, the final 55-54 in overtime. Belmont over Potosi Cassville in Six Rivers Conference Girls Hoops here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post-game 1 minute.
Looking to upgrade your windows? Look no further than Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington. Whether it's the elegance of Hunter Douglas window treatments or the beauty of Carroll Fabrics custom draperies, Hermson's has the perfect solution for your home with top quality products and expert service. Hermson's will measure and install, taking the stress out of your project. Don't wait. Call Hermson's today to schedule your appointment and transform your windows with style and sophistication. Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Morris Newspapers are your local source for news and community information. Right now, they have a Friends and Family buy one, get one subscription offer. Buy a new in-state subscription and get $7 off. Gift a second one or more to a loved one and get an additional $10 off. Contact the Grant County Herald, the Boscobel Dial, Tri-County Press, Fenimore Times, Republican Journal, and the Platteville Journal. Hurry, this offer ends December 31st. Good on new subscriptions only from Morris Newspapers.
Save big on everything, now at Menards. When updating your home with a fresh coat of paint, be sure to use Frog Tape Advanced. It's a premium multi-surface tape with a thin, strong paper backing, allowing you to tape around contours without tearing. Get a 45-yard roll on sale for $8.99. Good through December 14th. View our entire selection of paint and accessories today on Menards.com. Plus our weekly flyer for more great deals happening now.
Hi, this is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress. Mattresses are not something that you should have to unbox and set up yourself. Frankly, they're cumbersome. That's why at Dubuque Mattress, we deliver, set up, and get rid of the old mattress for you. And it's not just for people in Dubuque. We deliver just about anywhere. Chicago, Des Moines, Minneapolis, Kansas City, or anywhere in between. So, when it's time for you to get a new mattress, let Dubuque Mattress take care of all of it for you. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
This is Amy from Cuba City Family Dental. My family and our Cuba City Family Dental family wish you and yours all the joys of the season. We are grateful for your business in the past year and look forward to serving you in the new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Your high school postgame show is brought to you by Elena and Ben Reeves at Edward Jones, a financial service firm serving individuals and business owners.
Is your money working as hard as it should be? This is Elena Reeves with Edward Jones. If you want to provide for your children's education, reduce your tax bill, or prepare for a comfortable retirement, we need to talk. Today, more than ever, your financial security deserves the attention of full-time financial advisors. Take advantage of our years of experience. Contact financial advisors Elena or Ben Reeves at 608-348-2441 or stop by our office on Highways 80 and 81 in Platteville next to Sups Nutrition. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Final score in overtime, 55-54. Belmont knocks off Potosi Cassville in an absolute classic here on Super Hits 106 and our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Game brought to you by Rundy Plumbing, Heating of Belmont. For all your agricultural, commercial, residential needs, call Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont. Welcome back to the Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones postgame show, and we'll hand out some awards in a moment. First, though, let's take a look at our postgame stats, and we'll start with Potosi Cassville leading the way. 14 points by Manhattan Udelhoven. Leads all scorers, the senior for Potosi Cassville, and she's also their only double-digit scorer. Lily Cooley had 9. 8 points apiece for Ava Yeager and Emma Uppana. 5 apiece for Nora Post off the bench, and Brielle Fishnick chipped in 5. Then 2 for Emily Ritalik, and Gwen Riedel had 3. Potosi Cassville, we had them for 22 turnovers unofficially. Now for Belmont, leading the way, Lexi Rickers. What a performance. 23 points to lead all scorers. But they had 3 double-digit scores. Brittany Taylor with 13 and Carson Raymaker with 10. Also chipping in 4, Jalen Leitzinger and Claire Klateca 4 off the bench. Belmont unofficially had 18 turnovers in the game. And again, the Braves win it in overtime, 55-54. We'll take another break, be back to hand out the hardware and take a look at our shoebox scoreboard. Our final score, though, 55-54. Belmont defeats Potosi Cassville in overtime here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 1 minute.
A fraction of a raindrop. 3 grains of salt. At up to 100 times more potent than morphine, the tiniest amount of illegal fentanyl is all it takes to cause an overdose. Fentanyl can be mixed into heroin, cocaine, pressed pills, meth, and other drugs. It could be in your drugs, and you wouldn't be able to see it, taste it, or smell it. Learn more at cdc.gov/stop-overdose.
Hey y'all, I'm Kelly Clarkson. Every American dreams of creating a better life for his or her family, but in some communities, those dreams face difficult challenges. When we come together to help those in need get the same opportunities as everyone else, we truly are making our country a better place to live for all of us. So look for volunteer opportunities in your community to help others achieve the American dream, all right? This message is courtesy of the United States Air Force.
Postgame 1 minute.
Our final score here tonight is 55-54. Belmont over Potosi Cassville in overtime by a point. And welcome back to the Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones postgame show. We'll take a look at some scores quickly on the shoebox scoreboard from earlier tonight. Let's see, the final from Schulzburg. Schulzburg over River Ridge, 61-31 in girls hoops. That over on Extreme 107.1 tonight. We had our first wrestling match of the year on 97.7 Country WGLR. Lancaster defeated MFL Marmac in dominant fashion, 66 15. That was the final team score. Other finals, Lancaster over Prairie du Chien in girls basketball. Wow, 69-19. Whew. That is a beatdown. Lancaster over Prairie du Chien. Galena defeated Morrison almost as bad. Nearly as bad. 76-26. Scales Mound over Fulton, another blowout, 64-39. So those are a few other scores on the Shoebox scoreboard. Brought to you by the Shoebox in Black Earth, largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. All right, time to hand out some hardware. Our MVP Most Valuable Player Award, presented by Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Hermson's at the bottom of Main in Platteville. Hermson's be the MVP for the next project in your home. Go to Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. And our MVP tonight, Lexi Rickers with 23 points. Led all scorers, a dominant performance. She had 10 in the first half, 13 in the second half, and really just a outstanding performance again from Lexi Rickers, our MVP. Tricor Turning Point of the Game. That's brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance. Well, turning point in this one is pretty easy. Belmont had the ball with only seconds remaining. They fired up a three. That was by Zoe Wadig. She missed. The rebound was boarded up by none other than Brittany Taylor, who got a putback layup at the buzzer to win the game, 55-54. That is your turning point. It's brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance. And time to award our scrapper of the game. Our scrapper of the game is the player whose hustle and scrappiness stood out in trying to lay the opponent to waste, presented by West End Salvage of Lancaster. And our scrapper of the game, we're going to hand that award to none other than Carson Raymaker. She's going to be our scrapper of the game. Also in double figures with 10 points tonight. Really just hustled, played hard, really tight defense. A scrappy performance by one of the veteran leaders, not a senior, but a veteran leader for this Belmont basketball team that doesn't have any seniors. Well, we're on the post-game show before we wrap up. Kayleen McGettigan stopping by the booth. Thanks for swinging by, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
So congratulations. Boring game. 55-54 buzzer beater in overtime. You know, ho-hum. Happens all the time.
Yep.
You know, it's when these two teams get together, and really the Six Rivers Conference games in general, they all seem to be those, you know, I like to use the term rock fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough.
Yeah, we'll take this and run. I thought, you know, we got a good lead again, similar to what happened in Shullsburg, and they just made some poor decisions down this stretch. And normally we don't let the physicality get to us, but I felt like it got to us a little bit, especially our primary ball handlers. I will say, like, mentally we stayed a little bit less frazzled than I had seen lately. Just more encouragement for each other, which is growth. But, yeah, we just need to make better decisions on the stretch, and then we don't have to go into this overtime and try and score on a last-second shot.
Exactly. Well, your three of your big juniors all in double figures tonight. Lexi Rickers had a breakout performance, her best offensive performance so far this year. 23 points for her, 10 in the first half, 13 in the second half. Just a really solid performance. 13 from Brittany Taylor, and then 10 from Carson Raymaker. So, you know, 3 out of the 4 of your juniors really stepped up to the plate and played well tonight.
And we have to in these kind of physical games because our younger kids just physically are not ready to meet that level yet. So it's one of those things that those 4 juniors do have to put a lot of the load on their shoulders, and sometimes they haven't responded, but tonight they did respond. Poor Jalen got into foul trouble pretty much the whole game. She brings us some tough physicality that we just didn't have there for a while. I thought Macy Krantz did a nice job defensively stepping in. We still got a lot of work offensively for her. But, yeah, I thought those other 3 juniors, other than a couple of silly turnovers and missed free throws down the stretch, I thought those 3 really did carry the load for us.
Yeah, the only, I guess, negative you would say is that free throw shooting. You started strong.
Yeah,
I think you guys were 4 out of the first 5, and I was like, wow, look at this. Belmont has kind of turned the corner, and then brick.
Yeah, the wheels fell
off.
Yep.
So free throw shooting, unfortunately, has been a bugaboo for your team this year.
It has been. We just can't. It's really hard to win games when we're 15 for 34 from the line. And that's not, that's counting some of the front ends that could be possibilities. So that's something that we just have to get better at. And like I tell the girls, that's just so much mental there.
Yeah.
How many free throws
I think your
have they shot in
players
their
are
life?
certainly capable
They're very
of
capable.
making their free throws.
So,
They're just not making them.
We're also up a week, where we had a slow practice on Monday, didn't practice Tuesday, didn't practice Wednesday, and here we are.
Yeah.
So, I said anytime we get in the Six Rivers and we can walk out of a gym with a win, I'm happy.
Yeah.
We can fix the other things, but you open up the newspaper, we see a win, we move on.
Quick turnaround tomorrow night. You
Very
get
tough team.
Wazeeka Steuben.
Yeah.
This is a team you know quite well from meeting them in the playoffs the last couple
Almost
of years.
every year, yep.
And what are your thoughts? You got again, a quick turnaround heading into that one, but at least you get them on your home court.
Yeah, they're very well coached. They've ran the same system for how many years, all the way through their youth ball, through middle school. They're very guard heavy, but they have very skilled, quick guards. They're a little bit different physicality than what we see in our conference, so it might be a little bit change of pace for us. But they're not going to throw anything that's unseen, that we haven't seen from Wazeeka before. So it'll just be really about which team executes their stuff best and who can finish and who can make those free throws and those little things down the stretch.
Well, the Braves,
I expect a close game.
Braves back to 500, 3-3.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Get another conference win. And you welcome Wazeeka Steuben tomorrow night to Belmont. Coach, thanks so much for joining us on the postgame.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, it's Kayleen McGettigan joining us here on our postgame show. And we're going to wrap things up. Final again, 55-54, Belmont in overtime. Wins on a thrilling putback buzzer beater shot by Brittany Taylor at the buzzer to win. And that will do it for our broadcast tonight. Tomorrow night, quick look ahead. We've got a couple boys games. Darlington is at Cuba City. That's right here on Super Hits 106 and YouTube. Lancaster is at Dodgeville in boys hoops. That'll be on Extreme 107.1 and YouTube. Also, that game we just talked to Kayleen about, Wazeeka Steuben at Belmont, that'll be on 97.7 Country and on YouTube. And then Saturday, we got two big games in Platteville in girls basketball. Barneveld versus Galena. That's at 2:30 in the afternoon on Extreme 107.1. And Cuba City at Platteville. That's at 5:30 at night here on Super Hits 106. So a big series of games the next couple nights in Southwest Wisconsin. And, we look forward to it. Thanks for joining us tonight. Our final one last time. Belmont wins 55-54 over Potosi Cassville in a thriller in overtime. For Dubuque Super Hits 106 KIYX Sageville Dubuque, I'm Rob Spangler and our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. You have a great rest of your Thursday night.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation.